Hello and welcome to video number 6 in the Nostalgic School Days documenting your memories. So today we're going to be talking about programs and plays. Now, when we grew up, we didn't do a lot of programs. I mean, I do remember 2 in particular, but it wasn't until we got a lot older that we were in, like, I guess that's when you got into like music and dance and all that kind of stuff. But as kids, we really didn't. But there is one particular play in general that sticks out in my head, and it was actually held in the classroom. And it basically was where we played this. I'm just telling my story here, where we played a dirty tooth and a clean tooth. And what I remember about this the most is that my mom got to come. We did it several times. I think it was about keeping your teeth healthy or something like that. It was in 2nd grade. And the day that my mom got to come, the girl that played the clean tooth, I was the dirty tooth, and the clean tooth, she was out sick, I think. And so I got to play both parts. And I'll never forget, I wore this extra large men's white shirt that my teacher had covered with vanilla. And so that's the memory that I have. And I think most importantly was that I got to play both parts for my mom. So anyway, so that's kind of what I talked about in my programs and plays. And then my mom and dad my dad said he played the trumpet and my mom sang in the choir. So that was kind of their input on plays and programs. And I actually thought about including a play that my son did in elementary called Tiki Tiki Timbo. Oh my gosh, it was like so adorable. He played the old man, which is one of the main characters, and so I loved it. I was on the front row. It was like one of the highlights of being a parent, I think, is that play with him. He was so cute. So I think I might go ahead and document that in here as well. I did find a photo of it, so I may come back in here and document that. So moving on to our little crafty fun project. So on my blog, I kind of created this fun little layout. I kind of got the idea from actually a form that was in, let me show it to you real quick. A form that I bought at Walmart, a whole group of these, and I included them in the school day, the Smarty Pants school day kit. And so I started thinking about, oh, well, you know, that's really kind of a cute idea. I'll just kind of make my own. Now, I went online and was looking at different ones. They have a ton of ideas. So if this one doesn't particularly interest you, then please go online, fill those out. It's super cute, super fun, and it's just kind of a way to remember the day. So I'm actually going to walk through this with you, how I'm going to fill this out, and then you guys can, I hope you are inspired to print it out as well. And sorry, that got cut off there. And have fun and color it and have, play around with it and fill it in. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have my markers here, my Crayola markers that I'm going to be using on here. And I think what I'm going to do is come in here and color in. I kind of made these bubble letters so that way you can get them and color them in. So I'm just going to spend some time doing this, and then I'll come down here and do the yummy food and just fill it in, and then I'll walk through with you guys and fill in the rest of the paperwork and kind of go over my answers with you as well. Alright, you guys, so I just kind of came in here and colored in my photos, and then I'm going to come in and fill it in. So my favorite color growing up, I remember it being green, but then I also remember it turning pink. And pink, it seemed like, was not a popular color, but I know that now it's changed completely. So that was always interesting. My favorite number is the number 2. Still is, has always been. And then the city where I lived, I'm just going to outline some of these just to make it more colorful. Let's see here. I'm going to actually put Leander Cedar Park because while we were there, it changed. Our zip code changed and everything because they decided to kind of reroute it, and so we were right on the border of them. And so that was kind of, I remember that happening. TV shows, let's see here. I'm going to come back and fill that in because I want to think about that for just a minute. Yummy food. I love pizza. Still do. Pizza, tacos, and then cookies, because I'm just gonna put cookies on there. And ice cream. Yeah, we liked ice cream too. I'm not much of an ice cream eater now, but as a kid, I loved it. What I love to do for fun was to roller skate. This would be also really fun, and it would be kind of really fun to come in and do stickers too. You could put in your stickers. So for my cartoon character, I actually have a stamp of Snoopy, and he actually has been one of my favorites. I mean, I went through the phase of I loved Care Bears. I loved Strawberry Shortcake a lot. I loved Smurfed a lot. But Snoopy has been my go-to forever. So I'm just going to put him right there. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was thinking about actually making prints of whatever characters that I liked. And then, but then I decided, oh, I have a stamp. That's right. I think that might be the second or third time I've used that stamp. But I had to have it because it's Snoopy. So my best friends, I had two Jennifers. I had a Jerusha. So I think what I'm going to put is, there was somebody else. I know my brain just went blank. So I'm going to put Jennifer on here. I'm going to put two Jennifers. Because it really just depends on as the grades that you're with. I'm going to put Jerusha because she's like the first one that I can remember as in elementary school. And then we'll come back. I'll think about who else that I was trying to... I'm kind of gearing this more towards elementary than actually like middle school and stuff like that. So TV shows, I love to watch the Smurfs. Oh gosh, we watched Alf in the evening. Gilligan's Island. Gilligan's. There's so many. But I'm just going to put, I remember we watched that, and the Brady Bunch is also one that sticks out. Brady Bunch. Movies. Oh gosh, I remember E.T. We went and saw E.T. And oh, that made me cry so much. What other movies? We watched Rocky. We went and saw Rocky. That was one of the first movies I ever saw in the movie theater. Trying to think kid movie wise, what other movies did we watch? Because really, I remember in junior high was when we were able to finally get, I'm going to say Bambi, even though that was a lot older. Oh, and Dumbo, I remember I loved, my mom says she still remembers me watching Dumbo and just crying. So going, oh, and I want to say I love to draw. I love art and drawing. And you know, one of my best friends, I'm going to put my sisters down because even though, you know, as sisters do, we fought, but we played. That we were so, I was really fortunate that we got to play. We always were playing together. That's who we hung out with, was each other. Played games, rode bikes, went roller skating. Alright, you guys, that was fun. I hope you are inspired, and go print this out. If not, there's, like I said, there's lots of other ones that you can print out online, that if you find one that fits what you love. I'm just going to kind of create a little bit fun here. Alright, you guys. Well, we're getting close to an end. Oh, how I'm going to put this in here. What I was going to say, we're getting close to an end. I've had so much fun putting this together, and I hope y'all have too. I think what I'm going to do is just fold this. I'm going to let it dry a little bit and then clip it in. I think that's what I'm going to do. So maybe even glue it down and fold it and write something on here. But I'm going to let it dry for now. And then we'll come back tomorrow. I'll show you guys how I put it into my book. So, alright, you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.